What's up guys, it's Banu here from AndroDollar.com. This is Samsung's latest Galaxy Z Flip foldable smartphone that I've already made my review on here in my channel. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 20 awesome tips for you to make the maximum out of the Galaxy Z Flip if you decide to go ahead and pick one up. So without wasting any more time, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now and let's get started with today's video. The first tip I want to share with you guys is to make the maximum out of this unique form factor of the Galaxy Z Flip. So if you actually fold the phone halfway down, you get this sort of form where you can place the device on a table or a steady area, even on the floor. So why this is important is now since the camera is up over here, the device by itself is its own tripod. So you actually don't need to carry around a tripod if you have the Z Flip, because you can place it on this tripod mode and capture pictures with the camera, or you can easily use this even if you place it somewhere like this. You can use this for video calls. Let's say you want to take a WhatsApp video call, you can place it on a table or a bed, and while you do your work you can easily make the call. And since at the bottom of the phone we have the microphone and the speaker, that's an advantage, because now if you generally have to place your phone downwards like this, usually the microphone and the speaker will get blocked. But in this case, when you place your phone at an angle like this, you can still see the video and have a good call quality experience as well. So definitely make use of this mode as much as possible if you're using the Galaxy Z Flip. The second tip I want to share with you is to make the maximum out of the cover screen that the Z Flip has. So if you open up the camera and hit on this button at the top, we get the option to enable the cover screen. So this is what it looks like when you preview it. So you can actually make use of this to capture some nice pictures outside by yourself. You have your own preview. So that's something nice that you can actually make use of. Coming into the third tip, the Galaxy Z Flip doesn't come with an in-display fingerprint scanner like the Galaxy S20 series over there. However, the Galaxy Z Flip still comes with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner right over here that you can configure by going into settings, biometrics and security, and over here if you go into the fingerprints option, you can easily use it to unlock your phone. So now I have configured the fingerprint scanner for my finger. So if I just go ahead and place my finger like this, you just have to just easily place your finger on top of the fingerprint scanner, and the device will quickly get unlocked. The screen doesn't even have to be on, you just have to go ahead and just lightly tap on that and the phone will unlock. Next up, let's talk about the multitasking capabilities of the Galaxy Z Flip. So here there's a new multitasking tray that is available on the Galaxy Z Flip, and if you just go ahead and hit on this button over here, you get access to all the applications that are installed onto your device. So you can go ahead and open up two applications at the same time to multitask. Let's say if you want to open up Google Chrome and then watch a video on YouTube, you can open those two up, and while you watch the video, you can actually browse internet or do whatever you want. Here you can also adjust the size of the window very easily and get the maximum out of the full screen that you have over here. The next tip is something called Smart Pop-Up View that you can find under settings, under advanced features. When you go into Smart Pop-Up View, you can go ahead and enable it for applications that you want. So let's say for an example, I've enabled it here for messages and WhatsApp, and now when I'm randomly using my phone, let's say I get a random message on WhatsApp. So let me send myself a message right now. Okay, so from my other phone I just sent myself a message. So here I get a pop-up bubble that popped up with that particular message, actually the entire chat. So if I now go ahead and hit on this, it will open up my chat with the message that is there, and I can go ahead and hit on this button to preview it as well if I want. or else I can go ahead and see it on that little window as well. With the Galaxy Z Flip, Samsung has also put in the one-handed mode that you can go ahead and enable. So this time around, if you're in the gesture mode, in order to enable the one-handed mode, all you have to do is just do this. You just have to swipe down from the home button and the one-handed mode will open up just like this, and using this button you can change the location, whether you want it on the left hand side or on the right hand side, and there's even a settings button over here for you to directly get into the one-handed mode settings. So definitely, since the Galaxy Z Flip is somewhat of a bigger device when it's unfolded, this one-handed mode will definitely be useful if you tend to use your phone one-handed quite a lot. With the Galaxy S20 series and the Galaxy Z Flip, Samsung is now allowing users to customize the functionality of the side key, which is also the side mounted fingerprint scanner over here. So here are the settings that are available to us. So here we have the double press action that you can enable or disable to open up the camera really fast, or open up Bixby, or open up any custom application that you want from the list of applications that you have on your phone. I have personally set it to quickly launch the camera, and then you can set the press and hold action to wake Bixby or get the power off menu from here as well. So just to show you, just like that, I can now get the power off menu, or if I have wake Bixby, it will open up Bixby without much hassle. So you can go ahead and adjust those settings according to your liking on your Galaxy Z Flip. With the Galaxy Z Flip, Samsung has also baked in a screen recording feature directly onto the phone itself. So all you have to do is just slide down the notification shade, then go into the second screen where you will find something called the screen recorder. So here you get the option to record the screen with no sound, with media sounds only, or media sounds and mic. You can select the option that you want and hit on start recording to capture a video recording of your phone, and now the video is being recorded. So you will see this little thing over here. If you hit on this user preview, it will launch the camera as well, and you can see your own preview, and you can get a pencil like this also to write or doodle on the screen. And once you're done with the screen recording, you can go ahead and hit on the stop button, and that recording will be saved to your phone. With the Galaxy Z Flip, Samsung has also put in some motion and gestures that you can find under advanced features of settings. Here there are a few settings that you can go ahead and enable for your device if you like. So we have features like lift to wake, double tap to wake, which I personally use almost every day. Then there's smart stay, smart alert, easy mute, fingerprint sensor gestures as well, palm swipe to capture, and swipe to call or send messages. So basically, if you want to learn about each of these things, you can go ahead and hit on it, and it will give you a preview of what it actually does, so you can decide whether you want it or not. If you go into settings and display, you will find a easy mode that is there on the Galaxy Z Flip. So if you want to dumb down your phone, you can use this feature to increase the size of the icons, and also reduce the number of features that are clearly visible. So if you are going to give this as a gift to a kid, or if you are planning to give this phone as a gift to someone elderly, that might be perfect. On the Galaxy Z Flip, if you go into advanced options and scroll down a little bit, you'll find something called dual messenger that you can enable. So let's say you have two WhatsApp accounts that you want to use on your phone. You can easily do that here without using a third-party application on the Z Flip. So let's say you have two WhatsApp accounts, you just have to go ahead and enable it for WhatsApp, and a second copy of WhatsApp will be installed onto the phone. So now when you get into the application window, you will see two instances of WhatsApp just like this. On this case, you will have the regular WhatsApp, and on the second case, it's another instance of WhatsApp that you can register another number for. This will be something awesome if you use two WhatsApp accounts. If you feel like the animations on the Z Flip are a bit too much, you can go into advanced features and enable the reduce animations from over here to enhance the speed of the device. Or if you go into developer options, and then if you scroll down a little bit, you will find a a section where you can actually optimize the speed of the animations one by one. So you just have to scroll down until you find window animation scale that you can put it to 0.5 or turn it off. I'll put it to 0.5. You can set the transition animation scale and the animated duration scale here, and your phone will feel quite snappy after that. With the Galaxy Z Flip, Samsung has also baked in the wireless power sharing feature, which is reverse wireless charging. So if you want to enable that on your device to charge something else, you can just pull down the notification shade and hit on wireless power share from here, and now the device is ready to share. And now all you have to do is just put whatever device you want to charge over here, and the Galaxy Z Flip will provide the power to charge that secondary device. With the Z Flip, you also get access to always on mode that you need to configure by going into the lock screen settings area. So from here you can go ahead and turn it on, and then you can set the duration that you want the always on mode to be. I personally prefer to have it shown always, so I have enabled that. And then you can set the clock style that you like to have. With the always on mode, you can have even this type of design, and then you can enable the music information, and if you like to change the color, you can do it from here. So you can change all of those settings on the always on mode and get the best experience on your Galaxy Z Flip. If you prefer to have very small icons to make the maximum out of the screen, you need to go into the display settings, and if you go into font size and style, you can go ahead and reduce the font size to the lowest level. And then if you want to change the font style as well, you can go ahead and select the available fonts here on this. And also if you go into the screen zoom section, here also you need to go ahead and set the slider to the lowest possible place, so that the device will fit a lot of things on the screen. On the Z Flip, if you go into the notifications area, from here you have access to the status bar setting. So here you can display the number of notifications that you want to see over here, whether you want the top 3 most recent or whether you want all notifications. And then you can also enable or disable the battery percentage from here. If you want to change the icon layout on the home screen, the easiest thing to do is to go into the home screen settings by pinching out of the screen, and here you can change the screen grid size for the home screen as well as the apps. And then you can also enable the apps button if you like to have that, like this, if you would like to have an option for that. But I personally don't like to have that option, because in order to get into the apps, all I had to do is just swipe up like this, and the icons, all the applications will show up. And there are some other settings over here as well, like rotating to the landscape mode that you can enable from here if you like. So those are sort of options are available under the home screen settings area that is available over here. And if you want to hide an application also, you can do it from whatever all the applications that you have. If you want to hide something, you can easily do it just from this. So without using any sort of third-party application, you can do it here. And on the left hand side, we have the Samsung Daily that you can enable or disable from here. I personally disabled it because I personally don't use it as much. For whatever reason, if you like to disable the fast charging capabilities of the Z Flip, you can go into device care, go into battery, and from here you can go to charging, and here you have the option to disable fast wireless charging and fast charging on the Z Flip. Maybe you want to do this to get the maximum out of the battery overnight. If you're anyway going to charge it overnight, you might not want that fast charging capability, but it's nice that Samsung has given us the option to enable or disable it if we wish. For the next tip, you need to open up the camera on the Z Flip, and it's all about the motion photo capability of the Galaxy Z Flip that you can enable from here. Let's say you want to capture photo like this. So basically with motion photo, what it'll do is it'll capture a little bit before the photo has been captured. So you can just go ahead and swipe through here at the bottom and capture that exact frame that you want, or later save it as a video if you want, or a GIF even if you like to have that. However, if you just want to save that frame, you can hit on this button over here, or you can easily share it from here as well. The last tip has to do with this little message that you see on the lock screen. Let me show you how you can put whatever message you want on your lock screen. So you just need to go into the settings under lock screen. You will find something called contact information over here. So here you can type whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Sri Lankan flag over here to this and press done. And now when I open up the lock screen, it will show that updated message. So that's pretty cool. You can type whatever message you want over there. So it's something awesome that you can display on your lock screen. Well guys, those are 20 awesome tips for you to make the maximum out of your Galaxy Z Flip. I hope you guys found this video useful. Definitely go ahead and check out my full review if you are interested about the Galaxy Z Flip and if you want to know whether this device is worth it or not. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more awesome tech videos just like this. And if you have any other video suggestions featuring the Galaxy Z Flip, let me know and I'll definitely make it happen for you guys. Stay tuned to androdollar.com for the latest from the tech world. And until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out.